This story is about decency. Floyd Money Mayweather, obviously scared of people who may have alternative lifestyles, who may not agree with, he may not agree with their lifestyle. He's afraid of them. Here's the encounter.
You got painted nails. You can't. Come on. Can't no guy with no painted nails.
Hey.
Damn, bro. Floyd's a homophobe. You guys saw that first, bro. Floyd doesn't want to take a photo of me because my nails are painted. Bro, really? I didn't mean to rush him like that.
The young fan who wanted a photo as a teenager. Let's put up a picture of Floyd Money Mayweather. Prolific boxer, yeah, very talented guy, okay? But he has said some idiotic things on the record, this being the latest. So let me break this down first. And I know many of you will say, well, that's his right. He can limit who he wants to limit, and correct, it is his right, okay? It's his freedom. His personal space. This is my freedom. It's called speech. And so anytime you do something, when you have these amazing platforms and you do something publicly like this, expect somebody to say something about it. Either they agree or maybe they disagree, okay? I don't think celebrities should treat teenagers like this because they have painted fingernails. I don't think so, all right? That's just my opinion. Here's the background. According to TMZ Sports, the undefeated boxing champion was seen on a mobile phone video clip rejecting a teenage boy's request to take a photo with him and stated that it's because the fan had his fingernails painted. How ignorant. Mayweather, along with his bodyguards, attended the Los Angeles Clippers versus Memphis Grizzlies basketball game at the Staples Center. That was on Saturday. After the contest, the teenage boy approached Mayweather to see if he could get a shot with the retired boxer. In the clip, Mayweather rejects his request as his bodyguards move in to prevent the boy from accessing him. Then you can hear Mayweather say, "You got painted nails. I don't take pictures with guys with no painted nails." Now, I want to remind you of something, okay? Because I really had an issue when Floyd Money Mayweather decided to start, without provocation, dissing Africa and Africans. Some people may forget this, but I want to bring it back to your memory. There's a quote, it was during an interview on 107.3 Jams. And he said, people say, well, he got all this money. Why is he not giving to Africa? Well, what has Africa given to us? What has Africa came and gave to my children and to my family? Things work two ways. Let me tell you what Africa gave to you, brother. Africa gave life to this entire planet, the cradle of civilization. And while you're looking at Africa to give you something, Africa has given you everything you have, everything you are, your entire being comes from the genetics of Africa, all of it. And here's the reality of having things. You have money, resources, platform. You utilize it if you're a decent person to help others. It's not only about Africa, it's about responding to need. Now, that doesn't mean you have to only respond to the needs that are in Africa, but why would you not? Why would you not? Why would you criticize a country where there is real need because somehow this country did not give you something? Let me ask you this question, Floyd Money Mayweather. You give money to Lamborghini, you give money to Bentley. What have they given you? What charity have they participated in for your daughter? You didn't ask those questions before handing over the money to those institutions? No, not at all. All right, some people would say I'm being too harsh on the homophobic Floyd Money Mayweather. I just want him to get his life together because really he has too much going for him. and has too many people that support him and really that validate him in order for him to go around treating not only teenagers like this, but also the entire continent of Africa. What are your thoughts, Francesca?
No, I mean, I think you said it. I think Floyd Mayweather has a history of saying incredibly problematic things, homophobic things for sure. And again, no one said athletes have to check every single box, and be a bastion or a role model or an idol. But when you're one of the biggest boxers in the world, you might want to watch yourself a little bit more. And that instance, just like the moment that a kid comes up to him asking for a photo, you're absolutely right. He doesn't have to take the photo. Maybe he was in a hurry. Maybe he's annoyed. But instead of being like, nah, man, sorry, got to get to my next thing, or no, which is perfectly within his right, he made it about the kid wearing nail polish as some sort of symbol of a lack of masculinity or some sort of indicator of his sexuality, neither of which are true. Okay, a friend of the TYT network, Hassan Piker, always wears nail polish. I mean, I don't know if he identifies, how he identifies in terms of his sexuality, but the guy exudes a lot of masculinity is all I'm saying. Like, we all know this. It has nothing to do with your sexuality, your masculinity, anything. Instead, it has a lot to do with the person who thinks that it seems to be emasculating them and their own comfort and their own masculinity and identity. It's like, what does this say about you that you're so fragile? You can't take a picture with a kid with nail polish? I don't know. Yeah. I feel like you've got some therapy to do, bro.
Yeah, it's something else happening behind the scenes, obviously, for you to be afraid to take a picture with a teenager because you have or they have painted fingernails. TMZ said witnesses did see Mayweather taking pictures with several other fans and did not turn down any other request. In a later update, the representative from Mayweather's camp said Floyd did not take the photo because he was in a rush to leave the arena after the basketball game. The rep also clarified that the teenager's accusation of Mayweather being homophobic couldn't be further from the truth. Listen, that's what reps are supposed to do. They're supposed to lie for you, okay? Floyd Mayweather told you why he would not take the picture, okay? He said it, all right? There's no ambiguity about that.